is a man's world.
Said I'm fine, said I moved on. Ain't been the same man you knew me to be, knew me to be. I'm begging. All those nights lying by your side, let me survive, feeling it shine under your spotlight.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Mackenzie, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about Dance with the Stars Week 9. This night is extremely important because it is semifinals. We are seeing who gets into the finale next week. Before I get into the video, I'm going to point out I am in a different area. Watch my video, either next video or the video after that, to kind of fully understand why I am filming in a different location and what is going on. You can also check my Instagram. I have posts on kind of like updates on my life. You can go check that out. That is always linked in my description box under these videos. But let's just get right into the video because the couples for tonight, although there are 6, they are doing 2 dances. Love it. I'm so excited for semifinals. I can't wait to talk about it. Last night's episode was so good. Everyone is so consistent, so good, so talented that it's seriously so hard to know who's gonna win. Charlie is such a shoo-in to win. So it's a double elimination night, so it's gonna go from 6 couples to 4 for the finals. And we're gonna start with the first couple, which was Wayne and Whitney. They did a passe doble to Beggin', which I love that song by Maneskin.
I'm begging, begging you, so put your loving hand out, baby.
This was really a different type of dance for him. I really liked it. I feel like it showed a different side of him, but I also feel, and I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, or if anyone else felt like this, I feel like it didn't quite suit him. I just feel like he has looked better doing other types of dances. He still looks so good because he has the talent to carry him to do anything, but comparing it to other dances he has done, I feel like this one ranks lower. And I also feel like the scores kind of showed. I'll tell you in a minute. But he got a 36 out of 40, which I feel like for Wayne being in semifinals, he would be getting straight 10s because he has gotten perfect scores before. He looks a little nervous almost. For the first time, I feel like in this whole competition, I feel like he looks a little nervous. He still is so good that it's even hard to judge him because he's still so talented. But let's just go to the next couple, which was Daniel and Britt, and they did a Vietnamese waltz. I love this type of dance. I feel like it is so pretty, so sultry.
It's something you should do all the time.
The judging is going to be a lot more strict because this is semifinals. Like, it's like, who are the top 4? Who's the best of the best that deserves a chance for the mirror ball? He's still, like, his upper body is always so good. He comes out, and I've said this before, but he gives so much effort. He looks so happy. He looks like so appreciative that he gets to do this every week. Like, I really enjoy watching Daniel. I feel like it lacked a little bit of fluidity, even though Bruno was like, it was very fluid. So maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. So that could be it too. But it's hard to critique him because he is such a miracle dancer because he is deaf. So it's just like so cool to watch him every week, but he got a 35 out of 40. Next couple, Shangela and Gleb. They did a passe doble to Edge of Glory by Lady Gaga. First of all, Shangela kills anything she does, and she also came out and looked like Lady Gaga herself. I guess Lady Gaga actually tweeted about it and was like, vote for Shangela. I'm like, that is so cool. And just amazing. Like, I feel like Lady Gaga is the top of performers and entertainers of our generation. So that would be such an honor for someone like Lady Gaga to recognize talent in you. Like, that's really crazy. Her solo part, it had so much attack, so fierce, which I wouldn't expect anything less. Her solo part was really dramatic, but like in the best way. And Carrie Ann said that she loves how she has no fear when she dances and she really goes for anything and just has a lot of faith in her dancing, and so it really creates a good dance because it's very fearless, and she just radiates confidence. But she got a 36 out of 40. Next couple, Charlie and Mark. So she said in the package that she found pieces of herself that she thought she lost during this journey on Dance with the Stars, which I feel like is such an important thing and such a cool way. That's what's really cool about Dance with the Stars, is it's more than a show about dance. It's about finding yourself. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, conquering fears, creating friendships, creating bonds. It's so much more than just dancing. So I think that that's really cool, because Charlie has said before that her passion for dance has really dwindled ever since getting on TikTok and it being more of a demand and a job. So she gets to do this and just be free and love dance again. She did a Vietnamese waltz to Glimpse of Us by Joji. I don't know how to say the band's name, but I love the song. I'm like obsessed with it. This was perfection. Carrie Ann said she is perfection on top of perfection. She's just a beast. She's just so good. I didn't want the dance to end. She could come out and do perfect than she does every week, literally, and she's still so hard on herself. She's still like, am I gonna make it to the final? I'm like, Charlie. Like, she's very humble. Len said nothing will sum up how good it was, and Derek said she was the first star in the show to look like an actual ballroom dancer. And just remind you that even though Charlie has dance experience, being trained in ballroom is very different, and any dancer will like vouch for her on that, because a lot of quote unquote normal people, like viewers, average people just watching the show, are like, okay, well, she knows how to dance. She does have a leg up, and she has to admit that knowing rhythm and knowing how to dance and knowing beats, and like that does give you a leg up, and that is true. But like they say, technically it's very different. So she does have to learn different techniques every week. Bruno said she danced like an angel, and it was one of the best Vietnamese waltz in the history of Dance with the Stars. So she's just perfection, like I said. She got a 40 out of 40, perfect score. Next couple, Trevor and Emma, so they did a cha-cha. So no pressure, but Emma was like, every time I've done a cha-cha with a partner, I've gone home right after for the last 3, well, not, I don't know, consecutive seasons, but 3 seasons in a row. 3 seasons in a row. She did the cha-cha, she went home. This was not his best dance. It was giving me a little bit of flashbacks from the first couple weeks, from like the first week really. Also almost like the Life is a Highway dance. He is so good, and their chemistry is so good though that, I don't know, he, like the evolution of him has been amazing to watch on the show, because he has done things that I thought he would never be able to do. When he first started the show, he had a fear of dance. Like, everything evolved for him in the best way, and he seriously transformed amazingly. So I love that. Trevor ripped off his shirt and threw it on Bruno, which is so funny because Bruno always makes jokes about how he's so hot and like he's a hunky hunk, and I'm like, well, he ain't lying. Len said he lacked a little bit of rhythm, but I also agree. Even though they gave him those critiques, they still were like, you have done so well for having absolutely zero dancing background and never have learning choreography before in your life. Last couple for this category, so the couples did 2 rounds, so they did 1 dance for each round, and they did 1 ballroom and 1 Latin type of dance for each round. And so Gabby and Val were the last couple to go, and they did a waltz, which was so beautiful. She talked about her breakup with Eric, who, if you forget or you don't know, if this is your first video watching, she was a bachelorette. She ended up with Eric, and they ended up splitting up because they just felt like they weren't each other's person, which is really sad. But she kind of talked about it, and it really showed in her dance. She put a lot of emotion in the dance. It was really special. So good. But watching stars without you. I feel like Bruno said she did an amazing job at capturing the essence of a true waltz. Len said she had so much control and artistry, and she got a 40 out of 40, which is so exciting. Gabby deserves everything good. So before the second round started, Len Goodman announced his retirement. That was so sad. Len has been around since 2005, since the start of the show. He has seen it all. He's judged it all. He's you know, he's like a legend in the ballroom and always going to be a legend for Dancing with the Stars. Really sad. Everyone was really sad, and they did a whole standing ovation for like a really long time. He deserves that honor. He said he just wants to he's done enough, and he wants to go spend time with his grandchildren, with his wife, with his family. And I don't blame him, because he is, you know, getting older, and you want to spend the rest of your days with the people who, you know, matter most to you and are closest to your heart. So that's really sad, but I'm excited for him to get to kind of close that chapter and start new with his family. Second round, Wayne and Whitney again started. They did a Vietnamese waltz to A Man's World. This was so cool because Wayne sang this live. So he just always puts the extra mile in. He's so good. He's so multi-talented, like I've said before.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it'd be nothing without a woman or a girl.
He dedicated this dance to his grandma, who passed away this year. Okay, so I was kind of confused if it was his grandma or his mom, because sometimes they would say grandma, sometimes they would say mom, so I was definitely confused. I still don't really know, but it was beautiful. It was so moving, so good, so emotional. He's wicked talented, like I said. Something that sets him apart and is so special to have on the show is his creativity. He's so creative, so good. He gives it his all, and he has so much intention with every move he makes. So he got a 37 out of 40, right? Yeah. And his total for the night was 73. So both dances combined, he got a total of 73. Next couple, Daniel and Britt. So they did a samba to Light It Up by Laser. So samba is notoriously known as one of the hardest dances to do on Dancing with the Stars. And judges say that, contestants say that, pros say that. He's a very strong dancer, and I feel like he's so committed to his performance and selling it every time. I love his dedication to this show. He's so inspiring. They said that he did the samba great for it being so difficult, and that he has so much swagger, which I love to see. I feel like he's so happy. Like, he was shining on Monday night's performance. I don't know, he was just really shining, really out of his shell, and it makes me so happy to see. He got a 34 out of 40, and the total for his night was 69. Next couple, Shangela and Gleb. So they did a Vietnamese waltz to I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. This burned the house down. This was so good. It burned the house down in an elegant, graceful, poised type of way, which is really different for Shangela. She comes out, she's fierce, she attacks, she's like, I'm Shangela, I'm here. This was more reined in the most elegant, beautiful way. It was such a different side of her that we don't see very often. So it was really pretty. Loved it. I had chills. It was classy, and Carrie-Anne actually bowed down to her, which I thought was so funny. Shangela is just so quick-witted. She's so funny. I need to continue following her life because she brings me laughter, and I love laughter. She got a 37 out of 40, and her total for the night is 73. Next couple, Charlie and Mark. They did a passe double perfectly. No messes up. Oh, no mess up. No mess up. She started a solo routine that was amazing. She got a standing ovation. It was so good. She nails everything she does. She has so much grace, yet delivers it with such attack when she needs to. She can really rein it back, but when she wants to attack, she can. She had to work on being serious for this dance. Carrie-Anne says she is perfection on a whole nother level. He was like, maybe couples have had, great routines here and there. She has had a consistent run the entire time of nailing her routines, like, beautifully. She's just exceptional. Like, he was like, you have exceptional routines every single time. And she got a 40 out of 40. So her score for the night was 80. So she got a perfect score. Overall, both dances. Next couple, Trevor and Emma, they did a Vietnamese waltz. This was a perfect dance for them.
Ain't been the same man you knew me to be, But even in my darkest hour, yeah, you can count on me when you come undone, when it all goes wrong.
I was so excited because I love the beautiful lines that this dance creates. The gliding across the dance floor, like so good. He said he dedicated this dance to Emma. It was Count on Me. I don't know who's singing it, but it was Count on Me. And it was just, their partnership has been my favorite one to watch. Their chemistry, their passion, it was so good. Emma said the evolution of Trevor has been bigger than dance, and it's been so amazing to be his partner and that they were meant to be partners. And they're magical together, in my opinion. And they got a 33 out of 40, and their total for the night was 65. Our last and final couple for semifinals was Gabby and Val, and they did a passe double. As like Charlie did, they did the same dance. They both had to work on channeling aggression and seriousness because they both, not really, but really, like Gabby really struggles with that. She just is always laughing, always cracking jokes, always has no filter, always, uses humor to do anything. So it's hard for her, but she totally reined in that character. She got into full beast mode. So good. It was delivered perfectly. A whole new level to Gabby came out. I got chills. It was amazing. It was right there with Charlie, and she got a 40 out of 40, so she is tied with Charlie with 80 overall for both dances for the night. So Charlie and Gabby, neck and neck. They have been neck and neck this entire season. They're going into finals with a perfect score from semifinals, and it's just going to be really exciting to see. So now let's move on to the end of the show, which is so sad because people have worked so hard to get here, but everyone's so good that it doesn't even take away from anyone's ability to dance. Like, it was so good. One goes home right away without the chance of being saved by the judge. So this is just the person that was not saved by America's vote. And then it goes down to the bottom two, and then the judge gets to save one to take to the finals. So the couple that went home right away was Trevor and Emma. So I felt like, I loved watching them, but they were such in good spirits. They were so happy. I think like Trevor was just so surprised and proud of himself that he even made it that far. And then it went to the bottom two, being Shangela and Gleb and Daniel and Brett. So it went to the judges, like I said, to save them, and it was all around unanimous that they would save Shangela and Gleb, and we would say goodbye to Daniel and Brett. Daniel is so inspiring, like I said, like what he has done for the deaf community, for people with illness, is show that you can do anything despite illness, and don't let, what you have define you, and find ways around it and find ways to come out strong and really show that you're able to do anything despite, a setback. That was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more content. Stay tuned to my upcoming videos. I have some really cool announcements, really cool videos coming. Today's subscriber shout out goes to Witsay fan. So this is actually the person that I receive all my videos from for these videos. So thank you so much for taking the time to upload all this content. Your channel is amazing, and thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it so much. I mean, I know it's not for me, it's for people, but I'm like appreciative that there's people like you that provide the content for the dances itself, because it is not on ABC anymore, it's on Disney Plus, so a lot of people are limited to viewing a show that they've always watched. So, they can watch my recaps, they can watch the full dance on your channel, we can really work together, and it's amazing. So thank you so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.